This has got to be it. Oh yeah, look. Woo. Whoa. It is a really windy day. Target species today is King George whiting. I'm just going to go for a bit of calamari, the fresh bait, and just sort of staying close because this wind is. Let's get into it. All right. As you can see, I'm in pretty close, and you got white caps already. It's not dangerous, it's just the comfort factor. I can barely hear myself. I don't know if you guys can hear me at all. Lucky I've got the microphone here with a dead cat on it. Oh. So I'm on. Feels like a really big one because it's really light line. See the flex in the rod. It's definitely a calamari. I'm just going to take my time. There's wind. There's playing havoc. You can just about see him there surfing. That might. Is well hooked. There we go. Beautiful. First calamari, first fish for the day. Lovely, nice and fresh. I'll put him out of his misery very quickly. Turned white. He's not going to spit ink all over the place. Fine specimen. And I went for this really beaten up squid jig. You can see it's been chewed up. It's like a purple gold foil colour on it. And gold foil on sunny days are the way to go for your squid calamari. So he runs on the board. I really hope this wind comes down. Sorry about the camera angle. You're probably getting seasick. Alrighty. So I decided to tough it out and I got to my spot. So I want to use this fresh squid, and my target species is King George whiting and the big sand whiting. So I'm just chopping up these tentacles. They are fresh, they are the best. The fish definitely realise it's fresh and they will go for it. Now it's really windy. I've got the sea anchor out there, as you already saw with calamari. I've got the same rig as last time. It's done well. There's no reason to change it to paternoster rig. If you didn't watch my last show, but basically long shank hooks, very sharp. And I got these red beatings, the tube, maybe about 20 centimeters to a shrivel, and the big snapper sinker. And I got two hooks. Yeah, we're drifting very fast, so which is good. I think the whiting, they love a moving target. The only thing is, if they're congregated in one spot, you sort of miss bites very quickly. So let's see how we are. And we're in a patchy sandy area. For some reason the whiting also hang around the area around here. It's just a lot of food. A lot of worms and grubs down there in the bottom of the ocean. Or had to tug. Here we go. So that's bite. Hard to tell. Nothing grand. I think it could be a butterfish. It's a good sign that I'm in the weed. Yeah, so there's a butterfish. Now these aren't too bad eating, but I mean, if I catch a few whiting, there's no need for me to take this home, but that's western butterfish. Bad thing about those, they just like ransack your bait and waste your time going for the better species. So I got some generous baits here. So I am going for the bigger King George species. Woo! And the big whiting. Right, so got another hook up here. Say it's a butterfish. Just battling this wind and the chop. Oh, hang on, I've got two fish. Holy shit. Two of my favourite species, two flatties. My goodness. Wrong way, mate. Right, that one there, a bit more bigger. Not size, and I'm not interested. Thanks. Right, so I'm finding them very hard to bite. feel the bites. I'm just letting more line out. I think it's another flatty. Yeah, probably the same one. Goodness. Butterfish. Goodness me. I don't think I'm in the right spot. Yeah, so I had to put the storm covers down here because I'm just getting pelted. A lot of white caps. It's fishable, but you know, you want the wind to die down. Right, so fish on. Feels promising. Kind of died down a bit. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a. That's a. Oh, I don't know how to say this. That's a stonker whiting. My God. That is a stonk of a whiting. He's probably about 33 centimetres. I don't want to waste time measuring him up. I want to catch him. Yeah, so it's 33. How about that? Woo! First fish of the day. Besides the calamari. I've got to be super efficient because I'm just drifting so fast. But that was a good bite. And I'm not too worried. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting a few kgs, but those big whitings there, they're just delicious. They're big. Big calamari. So I've got no audio. Alrighty, fish on. Fish on, and he actually took a bit of drag. Oh, a lot of head shakes. Feels promising. Good size. Whoa, can see some colour. Oh, it's TUCKER species. Oh, quick. Woo! You beauty. You beauty. Man, I felt that, and he ran, bada bing, into the bucket. So that there, I'm not going to waste any time. Put him straight there. TUCKER species, and I'm happy with like maybe one or two more of those, and that's just terrific. So I've got this burley pot here. It's already got some mix in it. I don't know if it's going to be a good idea because we're drifting so far, but if the fish are around, they'll definitely come and sniff this stuff out. Alrighty, so I'm going to put another rig out here, and I'm going to put this soft plastic on here. Make it a bit more visual. King George love this kind of stuff. Hopefully it sets on the hook. Ideally the hook should be on here because I go for the head. And I got a squid bait on here too. So yeah, it looks very visual, that red thing. Right, so I'll quickly move to this spot. Don't know if you can see it. Oh, hang on. Never mind seeing it, I got fish. It's just like this big sand hole amongst weed patch. Oh, flatted. False alarm. So you can see, there's a bird out there, so it goes all the way to sand. It's not a good idea now, I've got the flathead. Oh, he's come off, it's good. I think we're just on the edge. That's where the King George hang out. And the sand and the weed channels. Had a few taps. Feels promising. Good colour, good colour. Oh, is it? Oh wow, what's this? Okay, that's a what's this? That's a small King George whiting. I almost forgot how they look like. So I've got to be 28. Yeah, that's 36. I think the other line just took off too. Right, so I just put up the sea anchor. Yeah, nice whiting. Very quiet today. The wind has died down, which is terrific. See, I reckon the fish are in the deeper water. I'm only in 10 metres. But yeah, that's a nice whiting, average size whiting. So there's no denying this. This has got to be it. Oh yeah, look, look, look. Woo! There's got to be a kg. Please stay on. Can I see him? Oh yeah, there's a kg. Oh yeah, it's a good size. Good size. And I'll tell you what, value for money. Oh, he whacked me right in the goalies. They just take off, you know, like that. Absolute demons of a whiting. Whew. So, oh, again, this is not kidney snapper, this is a grind slapper. So he's about 35, add 10, 45. Yeah, beauty. And I've got 2 rigs out. It's amazing how it's just going for the one. That's why I got 2. Just in case there's a few around. So, yeah, beauty. Oh, so I moved to a spot where we caught him last time, and this is a fine specimen. You can see him coming up. Oh, look at that for the water. Yeah, it's a good King George. My God. Oh, that's a big fat one. So, my goodness, I'm really honing in my skills on the King George whiting. And the greedy bugger, he actually took both hooks and he swallowed it. So this rig is cactus. Wouldn't be surprised if that one goes off. But look at that, and look at this. He's actually been attacked by something. See that? Grab marks. Whether that happened today or not, I'm not too sure. But that is a fine specimen. And as I said, he swallowed it. Yeah, the tubing, both hooks. So definitely, this rig, is doing well. Oh my God. So he's got to be 50. And he's just shy of 50 at 49 and a half. What a fine specimen. And he definitely got attacked by something. Look at that. Looks like a big squid or something. See the lines right there. My God. Right, so the hunted gets hunted. Woo! That's a King George whiting. Woo! Alrighty guys, for the cook up, I've already done the prep work. I've filleted all the fish, and I am actually going to specialise tonight on the wings of this King George whiting. So that's like that, and the head's up here, then the rest of the body is like this. So I've kept this frame just to show you. This is the fillet here of the King George. So let's go and start our cooking. Whoa! Self-raising flour, salt. In fact, more importantly, salt should go on the fish first. A bit more salt in the batter. Onion powder, give it a different flavour. I've put an oregano in it, gives you a bit of a Mediterranean taste. I'll put a bit more here too. And the magic Prosecco. It's definitely a fish. King George whiting is definitely a fish worthy of having it with Prosecco. I put in some sugar just to sweeten it up a bit because the Prosecco is quite dry. I want a light batter like last time. That really came out really well. I love that. So this is the basic sand whiting. It's one species of caviar of the ocean. This is the the King George whiting. In the meantime, I'm making a bruschetta as well. Bit of an entree. Need to replenish my fluids. very hot day today. Cheers everybody. It's a fresh basil for the bruschetta. Right here. Get the tomatoes. You can actually just squash it into the bread. Look, it's rustic. I just don't understand how people want to spend 20-30 bucks at the cafes for a bruschetta. I just don't get it. In fact, they can't even pronounce it right. It's bruschetta, not bruschetta. Anyway, that's another cultural thing. Simple yet delicious. Olive oil, extra virgin. It's a must. Yummo. There you go, Mum. So, oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that looks terrific. Put in flour first. Oh my God. And then in the batter. There's a lot of meat on these here too. So hopefully if you're watching, you've never had this. Especially for King George. I know for snapper and jewies and other big fish. But yeah, definitely give it a shot because there's a lot of really nice yumminess right near the bones here. That just cook away. Cook away. They look fantastic. They just look fantastic. Ouch. Getting carried away with the Prosecco. This is looking really good. Let's slow down there for some reason. The joys and jubilations of cooking outside. Alright, let's fish these wings out. Yep, that's what I wanted, that crust. How about that? Let's sit down and enjoy this. I put some, put a bit of green to make it look nice. What do you reckon? I'm an artiste. Yeah, better be in the bottle. There we go, King George whiting wings, not rings. And yeah, look, put in another plate to get rid of the bones. I just love this. I eat the wings, but there's so much meat in this. Look at that. And the bones make it so you can eat it slowly, so you don't choke. Bite around all the meat. Not many bones, there's a couple of bones, but just the flesh. You've got a bit of skin there. And then that is what we're after. It's like the oyster of the fish. Any fish has got it. So you just peel a bit off. That's a lot of meat there. People discard this part of the fish. Don't. Just a different texture altogether. It's basically very tender, delicious. Look at that piece there. There you go. And why not? Bit of fish on that. It does not get better than this. You know what to do if you like what I've done. Catch my fish, bring it home and cook it up. Hence the name Fish Tucker Man. If you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it. Give us a comment. I love the comments, believe it or not. I just love sitting down and reading the comments, and I answer every single comment, except for the bad ones. Anyway, see you next time. You take it easy. Bon appetit. I love it. Cheers. That's a lot of shit. Fun cool. Fish Tucker. Fish Tucker. Fish Tucker, man. Fish Tucker. Fish Tucker. The Fish Tucker, man.